And you know how Steppin with Marcus J. Live from the 10 Legacy Internet Radio. We appreciate everybody who's still listening to us tonight. You're listening to us on TuneIn. You're listening to us live. You've hit up the Legacy Internet Radio website. You're checking us out, and so we appreciate that. I had mentioned to you a little while ago that we would actually get into Marcus J's trip this weekend and where he went. You got to hang in there and listen to the show, and we'll get to it. We also talked about how we would talk about the Diva Diaries. Of course, we have the dating pool Diva in the building, and so she's here as well. And we also talked about how my big sis would be here and have a healthy segment, which we will have in the next segment. But right now, we are actually going to introduce, joining us here in the building, my co-host. Y'all know her as the person that's going to lead the next segment, S.Y. Butler. What's up, baby?
Ow, what's up, baby?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Okay, y'all. Y'all can't see what I can't see.
Oh, good grief. Here we go.
Okay. Because brother across the table, Marcus is looking really good, y'all. Y'all know he got on them tinted glasses.
You better stop, man. Stop it, for real.
He got all his hair up under his chin and all his hair on his head. I'm like, yo, what's up with you today, bro?
Anywho, this ain't about me.
But what's up, y'all?
I'm good. Thank you, of course, for being here and being so flattering and whatnot. The check's in the mail. I got you. But I'm about to make you happy.
You are?
Yes.
I like happy.
Okay, well, I'm about to make you happy.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy?
You're going to be 11.
Oh, shit.
Because you have been asking me for weeks, months, to do what I'm about to do. This is the first time. First of all, you was messing with me about all of this. This is the first time that it's even exposed and whatever, because I normally get pulled down the hat, close down, and you can't even see my eyes. But you was teasing me about it. But I'm going to make you happy other than this.
Okay.
You've been asking me to do a specific segment here on the show for a very long time. And so tonight, making its long-awaited return to Ain't No Half Steppin' with Marcus J, live from the den of Legacy Internet Radio. We got random. Oh, God. The diva's like,
I remember those.
Yeah, she remembers.
Random.
She been asking me like, oh, what is random?
I just gave up.
Yeah, well, I mean, random is like, I like random, but, it'd be so much that I want to get into. We'll have the diva here, and then we'll have you doing Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise, and then we'll have, other featured guests, Big Rule when he comes in with the round table. We got a lot of stuff that we got to get to, and so we just haven't had time for it. But you know what? I specifically said, you know what? Big Sis been asking me for a while, and so let me go ahead and acquiesce. And so for the first time in several months, making this long-awaited return to the airwaves of Ain't No Half Step with Marcus J, we got our segment called Random. And
so you are my friend.
Yeah, man, yeah. So for those folks who don't know what Random is a segment where we literally ask some seriously random questions. Like, I can't believe you asked me that. But we go around the room, we all answer it. I usually answer last so that I can close it out, or answer it first so I can start it off. But we go and we ask some just silly ass random questions just to have some fun. It's kind of a get to know each other type of deal. So we're going to start it off. I'm going to start it off.
All right.
I don't know how many of these we're going to do, but we're going to do it until I don't feel like doing it no more. And then after that, we're going to have you lead us in a healthy segment, which, as normal, I have no idea what the hell you're going to have us talking about, but it's probably something crazy that's going to make me go, really? What the hell?
Maybe.
All right, start it off. What's your favorite salad dressing?
Oh, Francais.
Don't nobody speak that.
Francais.
French.
I speak American.
Oh God, French.
American.
Okay, French is my favorite salad dressing.
Diva, what you like?
I can't decide. I have a lot of favorite salad dressings. Right now at well, I'm not going to plug anybody, but
Yes, please don't.
apple vinaigrette at a particular restaurant, I like it.
You can tell me offline.
But I have a lot of them.
So give us all of them. You know, that's the favorite. Apple vinaigrette, that's the one you chose. So we got French, because some folks try to say it in the bougie language.
Francais.
Francais.
Without onion, of course the normal blue cheese, ranch. I like French too. Honey mustard. I mean, I like a bunch of them.
I'm actually partial to Italian, man.
Italian's good too.
Yeah, I like Italian. When I was younger, I was into French, and then I morphed into blue cheese. But I would say probably over the last 10 or 12 years, I've been using Italian. Italian is the one I like, so I can dig that. Diva, what's the furthest place from where you were born? First of all, where were you born?
Here, Richmond, Virginia.
All right, what's the furthest place from Richmond, Virginia you ever been in your life? Just by miles, just your best guess.
Nassau, Bahamas.
Nassau, Bahamas. Tell us about it.
Oh my God, why did you open that door? That was like the best trip ever in my life. Like, I'll never forget that trip. I traveled there actually alone. I knew a few people from a line dancing group that would be on the cruise, but I actually made that trek down there on a train, 24 hours. I stayed overnight in a hotel, and I got up and took a cab to the port and got on the cruise 3 days. It was the most awesome thing. Like, I love the cruise experience. Like, I'm addicted, and I can't wait to go back. And Bahamas was cool too. I didn't even do any of the excursions and stuff. I just stayed in town, and the little bars and restaurants and clubs and different little shops and stuff like that was nice too. You know, I didn't even spend that much money. I bought one T-shirt as a souvenir.
Right.
And that's all I really brought back from the Bahamas, but I loved it.
That's why. Where were you born?
Norristown, Pennsylvania.
That's right.
Yeah.
It wasn't New Jersey. I forgot about that. All right, so
Yeah, well.
She always repping,
Thank God
right?
for small favors.
so from Norristown, not from Richmond, not from Jersey, like you used to claim. From Norristown, Pennsylvania, what's the furthest you've ever been?
I think the furthest I've been was also the Bahamas.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me your story.
I went as well on a cruise, and oh God, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. There's so much to do that before you know it, you're like standing up early in the morning, getting ready to get off the boat.
Yeah.
Time goes by just that fast. But I did do the excursions.
Okay, which one did you do?
We did, of course, the rum tiki. That was like the
What's
first
a rum
one.
tiki?
Oh, the rum tiki is this little thing, looks like something Gilligan and Skipper made, that you get on maximum 25 people at a time.
Is it like the catamaran that they talk about?
Something like that.
Okay.
And you get on it, and everything on there is rum. It's made with rum. And you just ride around for like 45 minutes or so. You just drink and dance, drink and dance. You don't have much
in
dancing
the middle
room.
of the ocean?
No, this is when you get off the boat from the cruise. It's one
okay.
of the excursions.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and you get on it and you just dance and you drink. Everything is made of some kind of rum.
I think I would like that.
Man, it was fun. And then we got on one where they opened up the bottom of the boat and you can see the coral reef and everything underneath. There was one trip I did not get on. There's only so much drinking I can do in a day. But
Right.
of course, you know, when you go there, you're expected to drink. I mean, you can't go and say, I'm not going to drink. This is what's going to happen. You're going to have a drink. So it's just so much fun. The water is so pretty. The beaches were nice.
Did you have the conch salad?
No.
They crack it right there, straight out of the ocean,
No.
and they prepare your salad. It's like a little almost like a crab almost. But
Yeah, I
it's a
know what it is,
different-
but we didn't have that.
It was delicious. I loved it.
Oh my! I got one of their shells,
Okay.
but I didn't.
You got to try that.
We didn't have that. Well, so you're gonna plan the next trip?
Uh-oh. Well, I can do that.
Plan the next trip?
Yeah, I can plan the
Let's
next trip, but you
go.
guys have to actually follow
Let's
up.
go to Turks and Caicos.
Okay.
That's where I want to go.
I don't know much about that.
Me either. I just heard it's nice. I have a friend that's from there.
Okay.
Turks
Maybe.
and Caicos.
Yeah.
Ain't no have Steppin, Marcus J. For me, I was born and raised in Jersey City, New Jersey. And the furthest place that I've ever been from Jersey City, New Jersey was to London, England.
Oh.
And that trip was so pivotal for so many reasons. I went there about a week before my 21st birthday in 1995. And when I got there, first of all, it blew my mind that we actually was in another country. That was crazy. That was crazy. It also blew my mind that my watch didn't work. I had to speed it up 5 hours. That part
Like
also.
you late.
Yeah, man. That part also tripped me out. The buses was funny. They drove on the wrong side of the road. All of that.
No, we're wrong, they say.
They say we are wrong. Yes, they actually say we're wrong.
Yes.
But you know what tripped me out? I was standing outside Tower Records, and the fact that they had the same stuff in London that they got here.
Did you say Tower Records?
I was standing outside Tower Records in 1995, and I looked up and I saw a building size photograph of Nesta Robert Marley. Most folks
Wow.
know him as Bob Marley.
Mm-hmm.
And I had heard of him. He had a couple songs. I was like, word, those kind of cool. And so I go inside Tower Records, and he had a new record that was coming out. It was Legend. Most people know Legend as his biggest record. That's his greatest hits that came out 3 years after he died in 84. But his second greatest hits with new songs came out in 95, and it was coming out that week. So I said, what the hell? I'll go in there and buy it. So go in there and buy it. And I had my Walkman on because we had Walkman back then. And we also were buying tapes.
No MP3.
We wasn't buying CDs yet. We was buying tapes. Well, at least some folks was still buying tapes. I bought the tape, right? So I'm walking around London, me and my mom, and I hear this song. It's called Kinky Reggae. I don't know if anybody knows the song. Our special guest, who I'm going to introduce here in a minute, he's nodding that he knows the song called Kinky Reggae. I'll pull up the lyrics if y'all think I'm joking. I'm sitting in Piccadilly Circus, which is the equivalent of Central Park in London. And he's got a song called Kinky Reggae, and in the lyric, he says that I'm in Piccadilly Circus with my friend Marcus. True story.
You was feeling that,
I was
right?
hooked.
Yeah.
Been a fan ever since.
I not just a fan, like a weirdo, obsessive, like I need to be a part of this man's life type fan. Like, you know, people come to the cave and everything at the crib, and they like, yo, do you have enough Bob Marley stuff? You look around this room right now, Bob Marley inspired
Marley.
our logo, you know, a lot of stuff. So that's me. Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. Live from the Den, Legacy Internet Radio. At this time, I'm going to introduce our special guest who we didn't expect. But hey, when this dude was here last week, I actually said to him, you got an open invitation. You come in here whenever you want to come in here. And I ain't know he was coming. I just happened to look up and I saw the gray beard and the fisherman hat, and some folks call him Uncle Phil, but I happen to call him Big Bro Joe. What's up, man?
Oh, what's going on there?
You doing all right?
Yeah, just another one of them days.
Just one of those days.
Yeah.
Don't take it personal. That's a chick song, my bad. I got a little awkward just now. I'm sorry. Anyway, good to see you, man.
Yeah,
you want to
you too.
participate in our random section here on Legacy Internet Radio?
Yes, I love
All right,
to.
so you got the first dib at the next question. We doing
well,
a
hold up,
segment
'cause can I
called-
get my favorite dressing? I was listening coming down the road. That's right.
Okay. All right. So since you was listening, cause see, I was trying not to embarrass him.
You gonna leave me out?
Yeah. All right. Well, shoot. Since all right, so you gonna answer both questions. So the first thing is, what was your favorite dressing?
Oil and vinegar,
Oil and vinegar, my brother. All right. The second one is
extra virgin olive oil.
The
and
second one
raisin.
was where were you born?
Southeast DC.
Washington D.C. What's the furthest from Washington D.C. you've ever been in your life? And tell us about it.
Iraq.
Okay.
I don't
Awkward.
want to talk about it.
Awkward. Awkward again. We've been doing this for about an hour tonight. And the only time it got awkward was both times Big Bro Joe opened his mouth in the 2 minutes he's been in the room.
I'm good for that. I'm good for that.
My brother. All right. Ask that Mark said. You still get dibs on the first answer of the next question. We're doing a segment called Random. If you was listening in the car, you know the deal. Saturday mornings when Big Bro Joe was 12 years old. What was he watching? He was 12. And obviously, you may not remember everything, so do the best you can. It's a childhood question, but 12. Saturday morning.
Shazam.
Word. Now, live action or cartoon?
No. Live action. Quit playing when they used to go into the Winnebago and it was the 7 talking heads. And back in the day.
Oh, man.
And ISIS.
As what? Oh, ISIS with the white.
With the
with the
little
white dress, summer dress thingy majig.
Yeah, with the gold.
Yeah, with the gold joint. Yeah, I remember ISIS.
Captain Marvel.
The ladies are looking at us like we don't know what the hell you talking about.
And I had a big bowl of Captain Crunch, a mixing bowl. Quit playing.
Probably had that joint with water.
Yeah, pretty. But it was that powdered milk that you add water to.
Oh God.
We're playing. Yo, that's why. Really?
Yes.
You ain't know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. I can't.
You may as well just put water in it because it was the same thing.
All right, that's why. That's why I was 12. What were you watching on Saturday morning cartoons?
I think it was Warner Brothers. It's Warner Brothers cartoons.
Cartoons.
Bugs Bunny and all the other ones that come in after it. Woody Woodpecker and
Whatever.
all those jammy. That big mixture of cartoons right before Soul Train.
I remember when you had me go and look for all of those theme songs for conversations from your sisters with SY and Lissa P. He was like, "Can you get That's All, Folks?" and "Can you get this?" and
Daffy.
Yeah. What about you, Diva? When the Diva was 12, what was you watching?
It has to be cartoons.
Nah, Saturday morning, but it has to be Saturday morning. That's the point.
Probably wrestling. Because my dad had me watching wrestling, Saved by the Bell and stuff like that.
I forgot about that.
Like she said, Soul Train. Was watching that, and what was American Bandstand.
American Man.
Yep. I was 12. I was too old to be watching cartoons.
I had a bunch.
I love
There was this one show. First of all, I used to watch the dude. They call me Yuck Mouth, 'cause I don't brush, 'cause I wipe my teeth like this. They call me Yuck Mouth, 'cause I don't brush. How's about a little kiss? You don't remember that joint?
remember
Beef in my
that.
teeth, got
And
some
some
chicken too.
Hey,
That's
that's
a
a cavity.
cavity.
Hey, that's new. But if
You
you
don't
don't
remember that
wash your teeth, I'll get you. Don't remember
Come
Yuck
on
Mouth?
now, conjunction,
Function.
junction.
Yeah, I
What's
remember
your
Conjunction,
function?
Junction, but
Remember
not
that?
that other one.
Yeah. I
I'm
remember
just
that.
a bill.
Wasn't that
The
like
Bill was my
Electric
joint.
The
Company?
Bill,
Yeah.
yeah. There was this cartoon. I can't remember the name of it, but it was almost like the little boy's name was Davy. It was like on the.
Wasn't David and Goliath?
No. It was like I should have pulled it up because I knew I was going to ask a question. And I can't remember, but it was like on the Christian network, and it was
David?
always like.
Wasn't that David and Goliath?
No, it wasn't David and Goliath, but it was always.
Yeah, it was him and his dad, right?
Yeah. His name was Davy.
People,
Yeah.
let me tell you about.
Nope, that's like a sitcom type thing. What he's talking about is a funny looking cartoon.
Yes, it wasn't a real cartoon, but sort of a
No,
cartoon.
yeah.
She knows what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
See,
I have to look that
I know
watch
up.
what
Eddie's
that means,
father.
right?
what is the other one? I used to watch. Man, now I'm upset.
Come
but
on now, Kung Fu Theater.
Kung Fu Theater. Now that was in the afternoon
Nah,
That was at
because it
3
came on
o'clock.
before
Oh,
wrestling.
yeah, you said morning.
in New Jersey. It
Oh, it
came
came
on
on
at
there
3
now?
o'clock on Channel 5, which is the equivalent of 35 here.
Mm.
And you get two karate flicks at 3 and then at 5 and whatnot. Anyway, I'll think of those questions later on. All right, Diva,
Yes, sir.
if you can go to any concert for anybody, dead or alive, who's going to be? Dead or alive?
Oh man.
Any concert, dead or alive, you going to their concert, who's it going to be?
Wow, you put me on the spot. I would say your man Bob Marley is high on my list. It would definitely be somebody that passed away. Maybe Tupac. Come back to me. I got a lot.
Big bro, what you got, man?
Well, you know me, I'm a go-go head, so I would have to say, and I've seen him before, but just to have him back again, Chuck Brown and Lil Benny.
Right.
Yeah, I would pay a lot to see Chuck and Benny
You
get
hung
at
out
it
with
again.
Chuck. I seen the pictures.
Yeah, I hung out with
You
Chuck.
hung out with your dude. I seen the pictures.
Yeah.
That's why.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson. I remember in 1984, I went to the Victory Tour. When they came to the Meadowlands in New Jersey, we went on a Victory Tour. So technically, I've seen Michael, but I was 10. I ain't care enough to be able to appreciate how cool it was, to go see Michael. Obviously, the answer to my question is Bob Marley. I've watched a lot of file footage of him. I've seen the concerts. I remember watching the One Love Peace concert, and everybody that's listening, check it out, the One Love Peace concert, where there's video of it on YouTube where you can see him dancing on the stage. He looks like he's spazzing out, and they're playing the song Jamming, and you've got Edward Ciega and Michael Manley who were running for president. Just kind of give you a little bit of perspective. Imagine that people in America would shoot each other in the street over Republicans and Democrats. That's what it was like. And so the leader of those two parties were Edward Ciega and Michael Manley. And Bob Marley, off of the strength of who he was able to pull those two on the stage after the rain pours and the lightning bolts hitting the stage. He pulled those two dudes on the stage and they shook hands on the strength of him. Yo.
Right.
It don't get no better. It don't get no better than that. So to go see somebody like that in concert, it's definitely spiritual. Diva, did you finally come up with something?
Okay.
Something
Alive. I want to see Mary J again. She puts on a really good show.
I can dig that.
Yeah.
Man. I can dig that.
I love her.
What's the last
my
song
girl.
you heard in the car before you got in here, Diva?
God, why you keep putting me on the spot?
Because I can.
You know I got a bad memory.
Because I can. Man. Last song you heard in the car before you came in here.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because
You
I was
just got
listening.
mad at me for bringing it up. What the hell?
I was listening to the Bittersweet soundtrack on the way here.
Let's get that plug. Let's get the plug. Come on. Hey, let's get the plug. Let's have it.
And I think it was Honor Bonner by Bonneville, my boys, Bonneville. And I was I've been jamming into that all day, the whole soundtrack. Bittersweet. Check that out. Arthur Charisma.
I can dig it. That's why. Last song you heard in the car before you came in here today.
I know you lie, 'cause your lips are moving. Baby, do you think I'm dumb? Megan Trainor.
Megan Trainor. Big Bro Joe. What's the last thing you heard before you came in here?
Afro Man. Ooh, yeah, because
Last thing I heard before I came in
You don't know
here
that one?
is Hell on Earth. Who's next are going to be first. The projects is front lines and the enemy is one time. I ain't got to tell you. It's right in front of your eyes. That's Mobb Deep, the infamous Mobb Deep.
Why y'all keep
infamous.
stumping me?
Infamous Mobb Deep. That's why. Cake or pie?
Okay.
Cake or pie? Cake or
Oh,
pie?
cake or pie? Cake.
Cake. What kind?
Chocolate.
Chocolate cake. Daddy's
Hershey
cake.
icing.
Give me the chocolate cake. Big Bro Joe, cake or pie?
pie,
The kind.
lemon, chess.
Diva, cake or pie?
Why do you keep
I can't
doing
do you
this?
last.
Why?
Can't
Why
you
do you
last?
keep doing this to me?
Can't you
You
last?
know I'm a
She's
sugar
got
addict.
questions.
Bring it.
Okay?
Sugar addict.
I like them both equally, okay?
Surprised that you don't have questions.
There's only one in the house. Which one would you prefer?
Cake or pie, man?
Probably pie. Let's see. Coconut.
Coconut pie.
I love coconut pie.
For me, there's two in my head. One is one of each. But if I had a choice, the fact that my grandma made the best one, I'll go with pie, and the pie would be sweet potato.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
you were about to say
yeah.
pumpkin pie.
I love
I
pumpkin
don't know
pie.
what
too.
pumpkin pie tastes like. I don't even know what no pumpkin pie tastes like.
I love pumpkin pie.
Yeah. So do I.
I bet you do.
All right, last question. This one's awkward. I don't care because.
Well, don't call me first for the awkward one.
I just don't. I'll go first so that you guys will have an opportunity to think about it. Is that okay, Diva? And I'll come to your little self last since you sitting there giving me the face. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to go first. Big Bro Joe, you're going to understand why I'm going first. Because I've had a chance to think about this. This is the last question we're going to do in random. And when we come back from our break, after we all answer this question, we're going to have SY. She's going to lead us in a healthy segment. We're going to have her tease it in a minute. I don't know what the hell she's going to talk about, but I guess she probably know what the hell she's going to talk about. And then later on, we're going to have the Diva Diaries hosted by the Dating Pool Diva. And then yours truly, Marcus J, will tell you about this epic trip that I went on this weekend that I've been teasing all night. And I can't wait to share with you, but I will tell you about it later on in the show. But the next question is, tell the listeners of Ain't No Hat Steppin with Marcus J on Legacy Internet Radio, live from the Den. And if you want to answer this question as well, you can call us at 804-402-2893. You can call us up and say, just get to the question. You can call us up and say that if you want to. But
Or just text me and I'll say it.
yeah. I need to know about a fictional death that you took probably too hard. You shouldn't have taken it this hard. It's a fictional death. But you took it too damn hard, like it's a real person. And I see y'all faces already. And the Diva, she's waving her hands like she want to go first. Like she want to go first, man. So let me set it up again. Let me set it up again. A fictional death. Fictional. This is fictional meaning literary, cartoon, TV show, movie. This person did not really exist, but you grew to love them. And they died, and you took it hard like they was real. That's the question. And since you ready, I won't say me. Diva, give me a fictional death.
I'm gonna give y'all a hint first.
I don't need I need more than just a name. I need a story. I need a story.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give you a hint first. Damn.
Why was everybody thinking that?
Everybody was thinking it. That's why I had to answer first.
Oh, but I still got you.
And how?
But yeah, that broke my heart when James died. And Florida, she was holding it together. She was holding it together all the way to the end. She dropped that damn plate and went off. It was very sad. Very sad.
Okay. That's why.
So now y'all got to pick something else.
That's why. Well, you want to think about it while Big Bro Joe was going. Big Bro Joe, give me a fictional death that you took too damn hard.
Now it's funny because I'm gonna go back to Esther Roll again, but the role that she played in Rosewood when
they killed Esther Roll, man.
They shot her with the shotgun,
they
man.
killed Esther Roll. Why you kill Esther Roll?
That hurt my heart, but that really hurt my heart because I mean, I was sitting there watching Rosewood like, yo, they gonna shoot Esther gonna make it out, but then they started Big Baby got killed and Esther Roll. Darn.
That's why. Give me a fictional death that you took harder than you probably should have.
I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm the Diva now.
All right.
You need a snip.
We're gonna skip her because I'm sure Big Bro Joe and the Diva, we can provide honorable mentions. But before we get to that, for me, save your clowning and ridicule because y'all about to make fun of me and I don't care. But we're going to just go ahead and wipe down the mic while we're on live radio, huh? So that everybody can hear it. You're going to just wipe down the mic that you've been talking on. But you get rid of your own germs. Her own germs she been talking into for 1 hour and 13 minutes. She done went and got the hair set. I'm going to tell on you.
Because she said she got excited.
I mean, good.
My mouth touched it, so I was trying to be.
You can't wait till a break, man. It's that serious for real.
Another 100.
But you ain't asked me to turn the mic off or nothing. You just gonna go, oh.
Sorry.
You gonna do just.
I didn't think about that.
Yes, we can tell. Anyway, can I finish my diatribe?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Big Bro Joe. I know of the people in the room, you'll be able to appreciate this, but. They killed off Cassie from Young and the Restless, yo.
Yo.
You remember when they killed Cassie, man, from Young and the Restless?
I remember that.
I mean, Cassie was a little girl who came on Young and the Restless, and her daddy, well, she didn't have her real daddy. It was Sharon's daughter, and Sharon married Nick, and you know Nick loved Sharon, and so he took care of her daughter, and so you know as a little girl she looked up to Nick and she thought he was great, and it was really cool. And she got older, and then when she got older, she got all grown and stuff. And she got all grown. She liked a boy, and she liked a boy, and she got in a car with him because he was drunk. And because he was drunk and she was a kid, she couldn't drive. She crashed.
Feeling some
She
kind of way?
died, man.
Yes,
These
she
people
died.
killed off a child.
But they brought her back.
But she ain't Cassie. She a lookalike.
No, she Cassie. She
Cassie
reincarnates with
She
it.
Twin
is
sister,
not
sissy.
Cassie. She's Mariah.
On fire.
Not the same. Okay?
Yo, he is really feeling some kind of way.
They killed
yeah.
Cassie off Young and the Restless, and I said the day she died that I would never, ever, ever get over it. And I haven't. Anyway, Diva, you got another one? You finished cleaning
It
the
has
mic?
to be old.
Girl, you always got questions, man. Just tell us somebody fictional.
House. When they killed House,
Yeah,
a
that-
part of
Yeah,
my heart
I ain't gonna lie.
died, man.
That was not cool when they killed House.
Oh my!
House?
He been dead for what, 5 years or something?
The show ended. The last thing you
He
saw,
been
With
dead.
them riding off in the sunset on the
the last
motorcycles.
thing you saw was House dying.
How did they die?
I think it was a fire. It was kind of confusing.
No, he didn't die in the fire. Remember, he came back
On the motorcycle.
on the motorcycle. Him and his boy rode
And he
off
had
'cause
cancer, right?
His boy had cancer.
Really, they didn't show him die.
Actually, House didn't die.
No,
the
they-
homeboy died.
No, they didn't. They rode off on the motorcycles.
Yeah, they
right,
didn't
but you know
show
he died.
him dying.
It wasn't House that died. It was Wilson that died.
Wilson did not die.
Well, you didn't see it,
But
die,
you knew
you knew
he
he was
was gonna
terminal.
die.
You
Yeah,
knew
he
he was
was gonna
terminal.
die.
I'm just feeling a little. I'm feeling something.
Well, anyway, we think House is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
you know,
let's throw out quick hits, honorable mentions. Lexi on Grey's Anatomy ticked me off because she was the only person on the whole show that I like, even though I like the show.
They just killed old boy off Grey's Anatomy.
McSteamy, he
Yeah,
died last
McDreamy,
week. I didn't
yeah.
care about that, but the way they killed him kind of ticked me off and whatnot. You got any other honorable mentions? Oh, yo, Cochise,
Yo,
From Cooley High. Ricky from Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, Ricky.
Okay. I went through a list, right?
It's always a list with this one.
She did.
It's always a list with me.
A
Yes.
list and questions.
And there are two people
She's a
who
list,
I
she's
did
question.
feel bad
Okay.
that they killed them.
Okay.
One is Sam from what's it called, Ghost?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Ted
okay.
Danson. Is that
No,
Ted?
no,
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 Patrick
no.
Swayze.
Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze. Yeah.
That was very sad for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's the other one?
And two is John Coffey. Why they kill him?
John
My
Coffey.
dog tired balls.
Dead man walking.
Dead
Oh
man,
yeah,
the green
yeah.
mile.
When
I
he
just saw that movie
agreed
like
to
2 years
die.
ago.
I felt like they shouldn't have killed him.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
But those are the two that they killed.
Hey,
House?
you know who got me? You remember when Radar O'Reilly came in MASH when the colonel got killed in the helicopter crash?
I never watched
Stay up
MASH.
late to watch MASH.
You never watched MASH?
I never
man?
watched MASH.
What?
I was one of the not 100 million people who watched the final episode of MASH.
We used to make, like, me and my sisters and stuff, we used to pretend like we would pick a character in the show and that would be us in the character.
You were Hot Lips Houlihan,
I
weren't
was
you?
Hot
My
Lips
goodness.
Houlihan.
Ain't no half Steppin Marcus J said, what about the mother in Crooklyn? And he also said, and Ned Stark on Game of Thrones and whatnot. He said we need to check for them. Ain't no half Steppin Marcus J live from the den. Legacy Internet Radio. We be back in a few minutes. We're gonna take a break. SY.
What you
Tease
laughing
it.
at, Dino?
Tease it, SY. What we talking about in the
Two
next segment?
glasses.
Tease it.
It's
Tease
not
it.
healthy, y'all.
It ain't healthy?
No.
Oh,
Good.
you
At least
changed
it's
it
not
up.
men or Pauls.
Yeah, menopause. We had some fun with that. Ain't no half Steppin Marcus J. Big Bro Joe, Diva, SY, yours truly. Be back in a few minutes.